What's up, guys? It is Maxwell bringing you the highlights of our Team Northern Europe quarterfinal match against India, which we won. So moving on to the semis feels good, man. And since I don't have a war match, unfortunately, I'm gonna just bring you guys up to date with the stats from the minion bot for this one. So 10-10v10 triples for us, which is really good. Only 5 for them. So you're probably wondering, hey, only one star difference. Yeah, we kind of struggled 11 versus 11. We had 4 11v11 attacks. 3 out of those were 3-star attempts and only 1 tripled. And they went actually 2 for 2, 11v11. So they got more 11 versus 11 triples than we did. We only had 1, but that was thankfully enough to win. We actually left 1-11 1-starred because we kind of miscalculated and went for triples on that twice and didn't 2-star it. So that was kind of bad, but still the 10 versus 10, our 10 versus 10 performance was good enough to beat them. 68% 9v9, very solid for this mixed group of people, 58 for them, so 10% lower. Perfect dips for us, of course, and also perfect dips for them. So yeah, guys, let's head right in here and let's show you the best attacks. We're going to be starting things off not on number 2 actually, but on number 1, where we have got Vision coming in with a very, very big late 10 versus 11 2-star. And this base is an Eve check base, so we sort of knew it. He drops 3 loons right there, but there was a Seeking Airmine, so he didn't quite get the Warden down, but it's going to respond nicely with a... He was on voice chat with us, so he is going to respond nicely with the Bowler Bounce. First, though, he's going to drop the Hasted Loons at the top, drop some minions, then the Bowler Bounce coming in right here, taking out the Grand Warden, and then he's going to be able to drop his minions. Up next are going to be the Earthquakes. Those Earthquakes, actually, shout out to Eve Check, suggested by the man himself. It's his base, as I already said, so of course he knows how it is beaten. And yeah, we were able, like, because Itsu recognized this base, actually, he recognized that it's Eve Check's base, so we reached out to Eve Check and was able to help us out a little bit with the plans. Big shout out to Eve. Actually got to meet him this weekend as well at the local clash in Hamburg, so that was awesome. First time I've ever met him in real life, and he helped us inside this war, so thank you, Eve, for this 2-star. Actually helped securing the victory in the end. So Vision accidentally popped his Queen ability there a little bit too early, but inside the Rage Spell she takes out the Inferno very quickly, and then she's gonna easily grab the Town Hall. So yeah, very nice job. 2 more Baby Dragons left. Vision is gonna be using those for some extra percentages. However, his kill squad did actually already wrap up enough percentages to get 2 stars. So very nicely done to him. Very big late in the war 2-star, and saved us from having to do one more 11 versus 11 attempt. Then on number 2 we have got Mutke coming in for this one, and he grabs the triple on the... very funny actually. So India using the same base as last war, where we faced... Who did we face? Pacific Rim, where Mutke actually failed the 11v11 on this base, so this time he comes back for vengeance and gets the 3-star, this time with some Queen Charge lalo action. Very nice Queen Charge right here, you guys will be able to see, but then yeah, the lalo actually got sort of messed up. I think he had a couple of misplaced spells there, but it's all good. He's still gonna be able to grab the triple, of course. So Mutke coming in, charging all the way down this side of the base, Queen doing her thing, and then the 2 enraged Warbreakers do open up that section. Now he's got 5 Warbreakers left, and he's actually going to be using them very creatively. I really love that use of the Warbreakers. So the Warden's ability is going to save the Queen from dying to this this enemy Queen. There you can see the Warbreakers. Now you probably know what's coming. BK is going to be moving in there to take out the Eagle Artillery, actually. Poison spell down, the CC is out, and the lalo is gonna start soon on this side of the base. So BK having his way over there with the Archer Tower and the Eagle Artillery. Pops the King's ability right after the Giant Bomb goes off, so very nice King ability as well. Queen has to use her ability, as she was taking quite a lot of damage. And then this first haste, but a little bit too deep in the base. Other than that, it's looking good, but then also the Rage Spell, I think, got placed too far in the middle as well. But yeah, you guys will be able to see that he will actually be able to secure the 3 stars here. Very important for us, of course. Very, very important 11 versus 11 triples. So very good job to Mutke. So yeah, Mutke with the 11v11 triple, and he actually also got 4 10v10s in this war. So crazy, crazy stuff by Mut. Smashing it, like firing on all cylinders. He's certainly hot right now. Very nice performances, and we're actually going to be watching one of his. I mean, it's pretty tough to skip it, right? Like he's got 4 out of the 10v10 triples, so it's pretty hard not to show one. And of course, we're going to show one. He's going to be doing Bow Lalo on base number 8 right here. Got a couple minions coming in. We've got a nice little border bounce to do some funneling. And then we're going to have a kill squad coming in over at the top. So yeah, the funnel is going in. There we go. The border bounce, the minions, everybody doing work. And then the baby dragon's taking out the elixir storage. The border is going to complete the funnel on those couple of buildings there. And then BK is actually going to be the only tank for this one. Rage spell gets dropped, the mini bomb is triggered, and the wall breakers are going to be able to open up this section to allow access to the enemy queen. Clan Castle is actually also going to be coming out, which is, of course, yeah, also needed with the kill squad. Very nice job by the BK there tanking. Queen takes out the baby dragon without having to use her ability, so she's going to be able to grab some more value here, takes out a couple more structures. And then Mutki is going to be starting in with his Lalo from, I believe, this bottom side of the base, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there we go. So the first hound coming in, the balloons right after, and then the maxed hound from the CC. Is not going to engage the Inferno Tower right away, so that's nice. It triggers the red bomb, Lalo in, and it's going to make its way through. By the way, Mutke also, I already said it in the live stream, but Mutke also had an insane performance during the local clash. Unfortunately, his team was not did not make it to the finals or anything, but yeah, he had a crazy performance. He got so many 10v10 triples. He got 2, like the breakdown in the local clash was 111, 2 10s, 2 9s, and he got 2 10v10 6-packs in 30-minute war. So yeah, as I said, Mutke is hot right now. He's definitely crushing it. And I'm sure you're going to be seeing a lot of these beautiful triples on his channel as well. He might be doing some more videos soon, is what he told me. I think he's motivated, so keep a close eye on Mutke's channel. And yeah, should be fun. So Huki, that's of course Joe from WHF. Big shout out to him. He's always hanging out on voice with us as well, which is awesome. We really enjoy his company as well, of course. And he's going to be getting himself some. He actually got really close to the 10v10 6-pack this war. Actually had a really unlucky fail with his second attack. But this one here is going to be taking care of 11 wall breakers. He's going to be using the raged wall break entry. First wall breaker does offset the mini bomb right there. And then we've got the 11 wall breakers coming in. The rage spell, they're actually going to be breaking 3 layers of wall. We had already previously attempted this, and then we knew that they were going to break the section to the left after they broke the initial wall, so that's why he brought a couple more wall breakers and was actually able to get the wall break that he needed. Queen now dealing with the enemy CC a little bit, and of course the goal is to grab the queen. And this suicide did actually work so well that he also got the Inferno Tower out of his base, so that was awesome. And then the queen is not going to take any damage, she's going to survive. She locks on the Inferno there. She takes out the ground skeletons, and then she's gonna finish off the Inferno, and then break through the wall and actually help with the air defense. He recognizes that, starts his Lalo, is gonna tank these defenses, or yeah, take them out as well. And that way the queen is gonna be able to survive so much longer and get so much more value. Of course, that was not like planned for. By the way, the Lalo also looking really good. Great Lalo here by Joe. On this base, the queen takes out that air defense there. It kills the actually before the loons even arrive. She's gonna step in the rage spell as well. No, not quite. All right, we've got more ground skeletons. And then eventually, I think she died, but like she did so much work, and this attack was just awesome. Swag haste as well. Is gonna drop it. Didn't need it. A beautiful hit by Joe. So yeah, a couple WHF guys over here as well. Definitely fun to clash with those. With those guys, like I have done that before. Most of us have not, of course. And yeah, that's what's fun about these events, guys. Getting to meet some people from other clans as well. Got to meet Chris from OneHive this weekend in the Clash Cup. that was fun. And now meeting a couple of WHF guys. It's fun, like where all the Germans or the German speaking guys are in the Clash community. It's fun. It makes me want to visit more clans, but of course that's sometimes kind of tough with all the rivalries. But yeah, we'll see. So Yo-Yo, of course, also getting some 10v10 triples in this war. He actually six-packed on his team player account right here. So also a great war from Yo-Yo. And yeah, it's the Quake. He's been digging the Quakes lately. He's been trying it out. He's like, yeah, I think I like the strategy. I'm gonna try it a bit more. And he uses the Quakes, uses the raged entry there, of course, with the King, with the bowlers behind the Giants. We've got a big dragon and a CC. We've got 3 Hawks coming in to take out this Archer Tower just to make the Queen path thing a little bit better. Queen deals with the enemy dragon, and then she's still there, full health with her ability and looking to strike and to take out more buildings, and that's exactly what she's going to be doing. The Lalo is going to be coming in once again from the bottom side. 5 haste spells for the Lalo, no heals or rages or anything. Queen actually coming in clutch, taking out that back and air defense right there. And she also takes out the CC, and I think he missed the Queen ability. Yeah, he missed the Queen ability. Remembered that correctly. And then in we go with the Lalo onto these defenses actually on the other side. So rip my memory. I actually did watch his attack live, but I guess I couldn't remember. So 2 haste spells right away. The third one on this Wizard Tower. The Loons are gonna split, take out the Archer Towers. Boom, boom. Very nice. And then 2 more haste spells left. For the remainder of this space, that's definitely going to be plenty to seal the deal, so very nice job to Yo-Yo. As I said, 6-pack on this account, so Yo-Yo and Mutke getting like, I don't know, 60-70% of our triples. This war, that was definitely pretty awesome, but we also had some other guys coming in. As I already mentioned, we're going to have a couple more individuals who are going to be contributing triples here, and the first one of those is actually going to be yours truly, would you know it, cleaning up a Richard attack here on this base. So that has been the pattern lately. I don't know, it's the second time now that I have done that in the last couple of wars. Once in, actually twice in this clan, I think, I don't know. But yeah, Richard with the plan on this one. We were on voice as we usually are, and I decided to step in here and grab the cleanup, which managed to do actually. Also, I got a 5-pack inside this one, so a perfect war for me on my Town 10, which is of course always nice. Got a 10 vs 11 2-star on my second attack. And yeah, but this Queen charge here was Richard's idea. Rage coming in, 3 wall breakers, they open up at the Wizard Tower, and then the Queen is going to be taking the Arch Tower. Actually, similar to Richard's attack, the Baby Dragon comes out by itself, which is definitely nice, because I didn't need a poison spell for that. The Rage spell was able to do it. Wizard coming in, that's a tweak, actually, something that Richard had not been doing. And the Warbreak is coming in, and take a look, guys, the Queen is now tanking that, actually failed the Warbreak, by the way. I thought I didn't need to Rage, but turned out that I needed to. The Queen is now tanking the Archer Tower, so the Wizard is going to be able to grab the Archer Tower. Actually, that was so funny. Poison spell, of course, on the Witch. I sort of missed it. Not my best poison, that's for sure. I guess I caught the Witch, but not all the skeletons. Skeletons! The Queen is gonna eventually, though, break through. And then once she locks on the enemy Queen. I did start my Lalo. I decided not to rage again there, but use the Queen's ability instead. Tesla there, Bomb Tower there. So yeah, ability is gonna get used. Kills the enemy Queen, and then in we go with the Lalo. Some loons, a nice little hound. And then a little bit of a weird loon drop here at the bottom, but you know, it happens. So, haste spell at the first Inferno, second haste spell at the bottom, did not drop one in the middle. I decided to drop a rage spell right away. One more haste spell at the bottom on this mortar, and then also the Wizard Tower, and then a rage spell. That was maybe not the best rage ever, but it was actually enough. This giant here, also shout out to Richard. This giant, I dropped it a bit late, but the healers were meant to come in there, and they did actually catch a Seeking Air Mine. Nice. The healers were meant to float across the base earlier and tank the air defenses a little bit. Ended up not working because I dropped the giant too late, but that was quite a cool tweak, I thought, because we knew the Queen was gonna die, or we predicted the Queen to die in the middle of the base, so dropping the giant on the other side pulls the healers across into the air defenses and the Seeking Air Mines. I thought that was quite fun. And then we've got Ricky Clasher, aka KMJ, of course, King Max Jr. Um, also grabbing a 10v10, another WHF guy. So shout out to him and WHF, of course. And yeah, he's gonna be doing some Queen Charge Lalo on this base if he's ever gonna get started. KMJ, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. Finally, it's gonna start. We've got a wizard doing work at 3 o'clock already. Queen taking out the town hall as another wizard is funneling the 11 o'clock corner. The town hall gets taken out. Now the elixir collectors are gonna be up next. They get taken out. BK is gonna be coming in. Actually, he's gonna be setting this other side of the funnel. Meanwhile, the 3 o'clock wizard is still going strong. The queen takes out an elixir storage. And yeah, then we're gonna have some wall breakers, of course, coming in. We've got 7 wall breakers. BK grabs another Tesla right there. The wizard is gonna get one shot off on the arch tower, but that's actually all she wrote for that wizard. Wall breakers into that compartment. Rage spell definitely very much needed. More wall breakers now coming in. They target that intersection, so they open up everything actually. I'm gonna drop a poison spell here for the CC and another rage. There we go. A lot of damage now coming in. The BK, the baby dragon, and all that junk. So he's gonna actually need the rage spell plus the ability. However, he's already killed the enemy queen, which is definitely gonna help him out a bit later. Gets some nice value for his queen charge right here, but then the queen, after she takes out those spells, not gonna do too much. He actually waited quite a long time until he started his lalo. I think he used one more rage spell as well on the queen. Yeah, uses the one extra rage right there. The queen is gonna take out a sweeper, which is nice. And then we've got the lalo coming in from the top. There we go. Haste spell going in. It's gonna redirect those other loons onto the cannon and then the air defense eventually. 4 more loons in the back. 2 of those gonna get dropped on this mortar to take it out. The rage spell is now in full effect as well. At this point, it already looks pretty good, of course, but then the loons sort of peter out. 2 more loons coming in on the back end Tesla. Queen is gonna be taking a interesting route towards the outside there. That's definitely something we don't usually see. The Inferno is gonna get smashed by those 5 loons. The back end giant coming in clutch, tanking the wizard tower for the loonies, and yeah, it's gonna be enough for this one. So great job to KMJ with the 9v9 6-pack and a 10 versus 10 triple as well. Very, very nice stuff. One more attack for you guys. It's actually, of course, another 50 versus 50 war, so we're gonna have a Town 9 attack way down low on the war map. And this one is Stone Hobo by Lasse. He's coming in over at the top. The first column already in is actually gonna stay inside the range of that cannon, so the wizards are gonna be able to take that out. Break off the funnel on that side, pretty much actually only the wizards funneling there. They're gonna kill the enemy BK, which is nice. It's gonna take a while, but eventually they will take down the king, which of course never hurts. Except the king. The wizards are doing work. The other 2 golems, the queen is already doing quite some damage. They're straight up gonna outside jump spell this base, coming in there at the 9:30, 10 o'clock side of the map. A couple of the borders, actually 4 out of the 5 borders going to the outside. Jesus guys, I'm so tired. I've commentated already over another War Wheels video just now. It's time to go to bed again. But yeah, he's coming in and the kill squad doing work. Then the Hawks are gonna be coming in and you know the drill. Heal spell left. Let's go times 2. I really want this to end, but I need to do the recording because I cannot do it tomorrow. I'll be busy working again. So yeah, that's why I needed to get it done. So sorry if the energy is really low, but been a stressful couple of days. So yeah, I would have never thought that this weekend would take so much out of me, but I guess it did. So the queen actually gonna have to do the rest of the work here. She targets several walls, uses ability for cleanup. The hawk did take out the final cannon, and that's gonna seal this one. And yeah, still room to improve. 144 stars out of the 150. Definitely nice, definitely a good war. Cleared the 10s, which they did not do, but we need to be a bit cleaner on these 11s too. I feel I have a really good chance to also make it even further to the final and maybe also win that. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. We're definitely gonna keep at it. The next war is gonna be tomorrow, I think, already. So that's pretty soon. And we're gonna be facing either Scandinavia or Southern Europe. So it should be interesting. And until that time, I will see you all later. Peace out.